use ball weights, but you can use ankle weights or hand weights, whatever you like. The thing about the gymnastics ball is that it supports your spine through the exercises.
Conventional training trains on stable situations, bench presses that are bolted to the floor, power racks that don't move. Sports and athleticism is based on instability. You're always on one foot, you're always out of balance. So you want to train that way. So you train more muscles.
The first thing you need to do before beginning the workout is to get used to the feel of the ball under your body. It may take a couple of sessions to feel completely comfortable with all the new movements. You may feel a bit awkward at first while doing these exercises on the ball with the weights of your choice, whether it be round weights, wrist weights, or free weights. However, the challenge will be rewarding, and the difference you'll see once you get used to the dynamic workout system will be well worth it. There are a number of exercises demonstrated in this video. My suggestion to you is to watch each exercise one at a time, then stop the tape to learn how to do each exercise properly before going on to the next exercise. Alright, enough of this. Let's get in the barn and start the workout. The dynamic workout system is a total body workout, conditioning the entire body with the exercise. One repetition in the dynamic workout system is 10 repetitions of traditional exercise program.
Да, правильно, тотчас долай. Здрав.
The dynamic workout system is done barefooted because you have many cells that tell about the ranges and strengths on the soles of our feet. So that would give information to the entire nervous system where the body parts know where they need to be in relation to one another.
One of the largest proponents of this my feet are loose and relaxed. So the probability of cramping is far less. I can get my feet all in muscles getting warmed up properly. It makes the rest work out that much easier for me.
Begin the footwork by planting your feet securely, making sure you have a nice arch, moving side to side, front to back, and in a circular motion. When you've mastered that, go up on your toes, fall to your feet, and repeat it.
Ухотник.
Приказание.
Да, субиратор.
Single footed.
Аз готова.
Side, circular. Move strong feet. See how the arch forms? When you use your feet, your arches will develop very well.
Тотчас долай. Правильно, тотчас долай.
When you've mastered that, you go up on the balls of your feet, one foot at a time.
Аз готова. Да.
Ухотник.
Приказание. Да, аз готова.
Warm-up should last for at least 3 to 4 minutes.
Здравствуйте. Приказание. Зиждительница.
The basic idea of doing it warming up is just with the body moves. You want to get the blood flowing, you want the joints that can make full circulation, you can just walk into the cells, start working out without moving up properly first. Not just anything cardiovascular, but just get the thin little sweat and get the blood flowing.
Зиждительница.
The diet is an excellent warm-up exercise. Exercise helps increase heart rate and circulation. It integrates the upper body and lower body while stimulating the feet. The warm-up should last for at least 3 to 4 minutes.
Приказание. Избирательница. Аз готова.
The back roll is another warm-up exercise. Begin by getting comfortable on the ball. Plant your feet firmly on the ground. Your knees lined up with your second toe. Lined up with your hips. Roll back. The head is relaxed on the ball. Move side to side. And circle around. This stimulates the micro muscles of the spine, which will help turn on the larger muscles.
Приказание.
Избирательница.
Здрав.
Another thing you have to do is get your body warmed up. Really get the forearms going, get the blood flowing from the hands up into the shoulders. Make it really easy to get the upper body moved. The hip and wrist and forearm exercises begin by being seated on the ball with your feet firmly planted in the floor. Palms up. You're going to want to do 6 to 8 of each.
Аз готов.
Собирательница.
Progress the thumbs up.
Собирательница.
You can increase the challenge by bringing the weights closer together, or by lifting one foot off the ground. 1. Figure 8.
Зиждительница. Аз готова.
You're going to want to keep your elbows close to your side. This exercise develops finger, wrist, forearm strength, all the intrinsic muscles of the hand, in addition to flexibility and dexterity, finger and hand responsiveness. It helps the entire shoulder area of the torso. This exercise is beneficial to play golf, tennis, and basketball. It helps increase effectiveness of back swing. Lean your knees on the ball, awaiting the swing.
Собирательница.
Bend your arm to the elbow, moving away in a circular motion, one arm to the other.
Да, правильно. Точно, точно,
Twisting the
правильно.
wrist when the weight is in the upper.
Да.
The arms will benefit from curls, which primarily involves the biceps, in addition to forearms and wrists. Curls also activate the tricep muscles used for lowering the ball. Leaning on the ball with the knees helps you create more of a challenge to your body, while forcing you to focus in on balance.
Зиждительница.
By creating more of a range of motion in the back and shoulder blade area, it helps create more range of motion in the shoulder. It also gives you better benefit when you're working out because now you have to better range of motion back here, which will embed the shoulder blade. The straight arm lift works the muscles of the scapula, shoulder, and pectorals. Its primary concern is to mobilize and strengthen the scapular muscle. This exercise requires that your arm is straight. The movement is a slight up and down motion. 10 reps per side. Which side? Sitting on the ball, create a narrow face with your feet to increase the challenge. Extend the weight upward with full extension. Bring it down. 10 reps per side. Make sure you are not using your upper trap or lower back muscle. This exercise increases the range of motion of the shoulder, resulting in increased power, velocity, force, throwing, hitting, swinging, and shoulder flexibility. Full body stretch gives you a great head-to-toe workout. You're anchoring with your feet so that you can balance yourself at the same time. You've also got to use your ankles to balance yourself on the ball. At the same time, you've got weights on your head behind you, so you've got the strength to hold those things up without falling over. Your feet are planted firmly on the ground. Your knees lined up with your second toe. Weight to your chin. Push off with your feet. Stretch your back over the ball. Roll back. Extend the arms to full extension. Roll back to starting position. Repeat 8 to 10 times. This stimulates hip flexibility, as well as strengthens muscles from the toes to the fingertips. You'll really feel this in your abdominals, getting full stretch in the hands. Straight arms to the extend. The full body stretch stimulates circulation, activates and orchestrates the muscles of the spine, while integrating upper lower body, right, left, each side of the body, establishing the flick-knee hip position. Stabilize with the hips as you reach out with the arms. The thumb plant works the feet. You're going to try to do 8 to 10 repetitions. The hip twist does a good job of not only giving you strength, but also flexibility at the same time. So when you're turning into the ball, for me as a corner, I got to be able to use that motion to run it over the fingers. So I'm getting not only flexibility, but strength at the same time. Lay on the ball with your feet firmly planted. Arms are fully extended, elbows at your ears, with a weight held between both hands. Quickly twist the body to the left, then center, to the right, center, repeat 6 to 8 times. The exercise facilitates the relationship between the hips and the torso. You can see the hips are involved in creating this motion and the torso is just following. It helps to initiate movement with the hips and coordinate the upper body with the lower body, an important component of sport.
Приказания точно желаю.
Аз готова. Приказания.
The advanced overhead hip twist is done by the upper torso laying on the block.
Приказания.
Lower portion of the body is bridge position.
Да,
Feet
аз
firmly
готова.
planted,
Ждительница.
arms fully extended,
Да.
and waist held in front. Quickly twist the body to the right.
Час сделаю.
Left,
Зиждител.
center,
Да.
repeat 6 to 8 times.
Час сделаю.
Приказания точно коп. Аз готов. Коп. Здрав. Да.
Аз сделаю. Зиждительница.
Приказания.
Side that gives you a lot of strength inside of your body, oblique area. So that when you reach for a ball, as you reach up, you're not only in control of what you're doing, but you've got more strength in this area. It also helps you when you have to turn and go with it. Getting that strength in that area to really turn the hips and go.
Да.
The side lift is done lying on the floor on your side. One leg is bent, the other is straight. With your weight being held by both hands, extend your arms straight, moving your arms with the weight up and down from your waist.
Приказания. Точно желаю. Точно желаю.
Movement can be slight until you get a greater range of motion.
Точно желаю. Правильно.
This exercise strengthens the muscles of the ribs to increase lateral rotation movement of the torso, important in all sports.
Точно желаю.
Switch sides and repeat.
Правильно желаю. Правильно желаю. Здрав. Точно да.
Приказания.
Да.
Да.
The arms are good because now it's going to increase strength in the shoulders and better efficiency to use those arms. Next, be able to reach up and touch your hands at times. You get your shoulders still bulked up, you don't you can't touch them in front and the back. Does you no good. Single arm circles train the muscles of the upper body while stabilizing with the lower body. You want to try to keep your feet flat on the ground, and you want to keep your feet in alignment with your ankles. You will be stretching your quad and abductors on the opposite leg. Keep your head on the ball. Your back is well supported.
Точно желаю.
The weight in each hand,
Точно желаю.
arms straight.
Точно желаю. Да. Аз желаю. К вашим условиям. Точно аз желаю. Аз готов. Правильно. Точно желаю.
Circle your arms in both directions.
Точно желаю.
6 to 8 repetitions in each direction.
Да. Правильно
Reverse
желаю.
side.
Правильно точно желаю.
This exercise strengthens, and increases motion of the muscles of the shoulders while challenging stability and balance in the lower body.
Здрав. Приказания. Правильно. Приказания аз желаю. Да.
Час сделаю.
The sword pull is good because it works from your wrist all the way to your shoulder. And as you pull or rotate, not only works the front of your shoulder, but also the back to stabilize. Lay on your back on the floor with feet firmly touching. Hips are level with your knees. You're stabilizing with your hips while you're stretching your torso and working the upper body. Palms start up.
Да. Зиждител.
Flip over. Pull the sword out. Keep the weights close to your hip as you move. Try to keep your pelvis as stable as possible so you don't shift side to side. Complete 8 to 10 repetitions. This exercise trains the muscles that hold the scapula onto the torso, providing a solid foundation resulting in efficient use of the shoulder muscles and pectoral girdle. Increases range of motion in upper body.
Аз готов. Зиждител.
Affects throwing, hitting velocity, and aiming.
Аз готова. Да. Тот аз да. Тотчас аз да. Тотчас аз да. Аз група тотчас да.
Beneficial like
Тотчас
overhead
делаю.
power, spiking
Зиждителница.
the ball from the computer ball, backstroke swimming. Anything that you want to do above your head, you're going to have more strength because you stabilize muscle. Really extension and arm. Lay on your back, top of your wall.
Приказания.
Firmly anchor your feet. Arms stretched out. Waist extended. Palms facing up. Elbows are at ease. Lift the ball. 8 to 10 repetitions each time.
Dar do copo. Zиждителница.
Аз готова. Правда. Тот аз готова. Приказания. Здравствуй.
The advanced straight arm straight is trying to create more of a challenge to the body.
Аз готов.
You may increase your weight or have someone apply resistance force pushing the arms down as they reach the
Баш, да,
offense.
Господи. Правда, тотчас давай. Здраво. Да.
That
Приказания.
exercise they do, it really creates function in the front of the shoulder and also creates more balance. So for myself, if I were to get hit to the backside, it stop my shoulder from popping out and going forward. It also creates more mobility and keep mobility. This exercise is done lying on your back,
Аз готов. Аз делай.
lower body in position. Feet are firmly anchored. Arms at 45 degrees wide.
Аз готов.
Palms are facing the ceiling, away from your chin. Raising and lowering. Take a top of chin and lift.
Приказания. Здравствуй. Рукоп.
Lay on your back to the wall. Lower body, feet in front of the ankle. Arms straight. Arms up, cross over.
Здраво.
Arms back.
Зиждителница.
Alternate each arm remains on top. Push your brain to your chin and more stretch your back. This exercise is working the calves and the back muscles, one right after.
Да. Правда. Тотчас делай. Тотчас делай. Аз готов.
Аз да. Правда сделаю. Зиждителница.
Здраво. Зиждител.
Аз готова. Зиждителница.
Some flies are designed to create greater challenge and resistance, either to a heavier weight. For a partner, push down on the weights and reach the upper position. Greater resistance, greater strength.
Вашему ходу. Атака.
Да. Зиждителница. Приказания.
Vary the movement of this exercise by either bringing the weights closer to your ears, down closer to your chest, at full range of effort.
Аз готов. Да. Зиждител.
Да. Да.
Pulling is good because it gives you a good stretch. Not only you're building muscles with everything else, but you're also getting a good stretch. You get that thing not as far back as you can to the ground. You pull it up, you're getting power. You're shooting it, you also bring a lot of flexibility and stretching. Pull the body with arms overhead. Reach down. Pull up. Step. Abdominals are engaged throughout this entire exercise. For greater challenge, you may want to raise the ball by placing it on a stable base, such as bottom of the box, helping to create a full range of motion. The abdominals are used to raise stabilization. Smaller side, most you're going to get all the muscles in the body. It really works your hips, your hamstrings, your feet, your arms, your triceps, your back. And it comes through, it gives you flexibility in all these muscles to maintain stability because it falls on the back of the head. The swimmer is a 6-step exercise. You begin by sitting on the ball, feet firmly planted on the floor, knees over your side, knees apart. Torso parallel with the floor, with the weights in each hand. With the knees at 90 degrees, reach the balls on your knees. Straighten out, circle around. Reach out as far as you can as you return to starting position. Bend, go forward, circle round, come forward. The swimmer promotes upper lower body while establishing hip flexibility, torso elongation, shoulder flexibility, and strength. The next series of exercises promotes the focus specifically on abdominal This exercise is with flexion and your hip, and also works my abs. You really control yourself from coming down and going up. Gives you a better ab workout than you could possibly imagine with anything else. Right on the ball, back to the seat. The upper portion of the body is good. Bring your knees to your chest. Stop at 1/4, come down, all the way down. Repeat this pattern 6 to 8 times. You feel the strength in the abs, you may feel it in your shoulders. Feel a lot of engagement of the lower abdominals, which can help strengthen the torso, taking the stress off your shoulders. I made a very strength of the abs, but the top of the midsection is strong, and your legs are more functional. It goes faster. I've noticed that. The other thing else is actually abs. Bring your knees to your left shoulder. Keep also first direction and out.
Аз готов. Зиждител. Да, зиждител.
Зиждительница. Аз готов сделаю. Приказания сделаю. Да, аз правчася. Да, сделаю.
This exercise is good for stretching the body. Put yourself in a position that you're pretty good normally. And if you do it with the gentle hand, bracing yourself, stretching it, position could really give you better rotation inside your body. The more flexibility you have, You want to try to do continuity, and you want to do. Once the twist is done with your weight towards the front, one leg is resting straight on the ball. Bend the knee or the other. Let the weight of the leg take you over. Push and twist to develop all the muscles of the torso, including rhomboids, middle and lower shoulders, all lat muscles, while at the same time, the hamstring muscle is used to the
Да? Зиждител. Здравко. Да, точа. Зиждител. Здравко. Зиждител. Приказания. Зиждител.
stabilize one leg. Flexibility and strength. Starting with the hip side, the more flexibility you have, the more athletic you can be, more things you can do with that. Lay on the floor with arms outstretched for upper body stability. Place the weight on one, then place the other foot on top of the ball. Start rotating each foot. Gradually increasing the circumference of the circle as your ability increases. As you advance in this exercise, you'll be able to go all the way around, staying as close to the floor as possible. Switch sides and repeat.
Аз готов.
Stabilizing, non-circular play.
Приказания. Тотчас да лай. Да, зиждител. Слесуръб. Тотчас да лай. Правилно. Да лай. Тотчас да лай. Да, правилно. Тотчас да лай. Правилно. Да лай. Тотчас да лай. Правилно. Аз да лай. Слесуръб.
Аз готова. Зиждителница.
Тотчас да понятно. Да. Аз собираюсь. Тотчас да лаю.
Psychic with a big leg punching outside of him. In his first one, it creates better range of motion. Lay on the floor, arms outstretched for upper torso balance. One leg weighted, the other on top of the wall. Slipped off the floor. Weighted leg crosses over straight leg, moving up and down, into the contact.
Да. Зиждител.
Да, здрав, да. Аз те зиждителница.
Здрав, да.
Repeat. Side kicks establishes the connection between the feet, legs, hips, hamstrings, while increasing flexibility, stability, strength, and range of motion.
Здрав, да.
Приказания.
Good job expressing hamstrings.
Зиждител. Аз готов. Правилно. Зиждител.
A lot of people have back problems. In front of you, you can let that weight go back on your head, the higher the weight go back, strengthen your hamstring, then put some of those problems. Lay on your back on the ground.
Здрав,
Then
точно.
place the other
Правилно.
foot on top of the
Зиждител.
ball. The weighted foot looks over the your shoulders. Look from your right shoulder to your left shoulder. Fingertips off the floor. Repeat the situation.
Приказания. Правилно. Зиждител.
Sometimes establish the connection between feet, legs, hip and dorsal, while increasing flexibility, strength, increased range of motion, focus,
Да.
develops the quadriceps.
Заждительница. Аз готова. Да. Тотчас сделаю. Заждительница.
Much oscillate to anything out of acceleration, explosion, legs. You move up the side of the top. Pushing it down and driving. When that's really giving it enough force on the ground, like exertion, accelerate, push. Upper torso with reach. One leg extended straight. The opposite leg weight. Back to the
Правильно.
push the weighted leg up with the 6 weight.
Приказание.
Legs and repeat. Push off is good for explosion, start with acceleration, while developing the hamstring.
Аз готова.
Заждите.
Total back stretch, from the low back all the way to the top of the shoulders. Does everything he's actually bringing it up. You don't know if the rest inside time. So I have with maybe so much power going through the water just from the low back all the way to the top.
Звезда. Групп.
Push back, you
Заждительница.
got your feet up against the wall,
Приказания.
your hips on the water. Keep your arms straight as possible. Raise the back of your knees. Now down, palms facing, alternating sides. Flies with the low jump. Straight arms, palms facing each other. Straight arms, back of the hands facing. Elbows pointed toward the ceiling.
Аз готова.
Shoulders. Elbows up to the side.
Заждите. Да, мятно.
Тотчас давай.
Close the DWS workout. Straight arm lift.
Да.
It will balance out the entire body.
Заждите.
Upper body motion. Stretch. Lower body balance. Stability. That's all it is to it. And the best part about the photo is just complete because you can now continue on. Let's begin without the need to. There isn't much better than getting a total body workout and good exercise. In no time at all, you'll notice increased strength and flexibility while getting power throughout your body. In my years of training, I haven't found anything more effective than a dynamic workout system. So enjoy.
Приказание.
Зиждител.
Аз готова. Зиждителница.
Здрав.
Собиратель. Приказания. Собирателница.
Да.
Да. Собирателница. Здравствуй, собирательница.
Аз готов. Собирател. Охотник. Охотник.
Да, аз делаю собирательница.
Welcome to the dynamic workout
Здрав,
system. I'm
собирателница.
Jason Senior, quarterback for New York Giants. The goal of any kind of physical training conditioning program is to not only look better, but to feel better. If you're looking for a way to strengthen and develop muscle flexibility, you need to go further than a dynamic workout system.
Да, аз делаю.
Becoming stronger and more flexible is critical to the healing process of my knee.
Аз
As a
готова.
professional athlete, my sure depends on my health. You might not be a pro athlete, but the time you spend with your health steps is critical to you. The dynamic workout system will enable you to get the most out of your time spent in the gym. I've been amazed at the transformation of my body in the area of strength and flexibility in just 6 weeks. During the stop season, I stopped making hard work at the developer of the dynamic workout system, regarded as one of the leading fitness authorities in professional sport, and Dr. Forte, the chiropractor and kinesiologist. With their help, I was able to successfully rehabilitate my knee and contain both the ACL and MCL ligaments. Most consider that a serious threat to continuing on with professional sport. I was determined not to let that be the case for me. After the first 6 weeks on DWS and a solid nutritional program, my strength, muscle endurance, and flexibility was better than before the injury. The dynamic workout system is a painless way to feel good. When I finish working out with DWS, I don't have that exact and continuous day feeling. When you use DWS, you're not only building muscle, but you're toning your body through flexibility and conditioning at the same time. As a direct result of the constant using DWS, I'm stronger, leaner, and as I mentioned earlier, better than I was before the injury. It's safe to say I'm in the best shape of my life. Anyone who enjoys exercise, athletes as well as everyone else, will love DWS. Because the process of tearing down the body and build it up doesn't exist. Your wife and husband will enjoy DWS because they'll be able to obtain long, lean muscles, much like a dancer, rather than the tight and healthy muscle you see developed through heavy weight training. The effects that DWS have in your body is unparalleled. Combine that with regular anaerobic or cardiovascular exercise and good eating habits, and I'm confident you can see the progress. Fast food and junk food in general only prevents the returns you see in your own body. Eating foods high in protein while minimizing the garbage you take in can only enhance this program and your overall health and body composition. All that said, I'd like to introduce the creator of the dynamic workout system, Mark Manovich, in his voice.
Jason Senior came to the barn because he had a knee problem. Wanted to take care of it. And the dynamic workout system began almost immediately. The dynamic workout system often so much is very hard to describe. The depth and range of what it accomplishes is overwhelming. People don't have the context on what it does and the speed at which it affects your body, your health, your athleticism, your life. We came to this program because the traditional, conventional programming of training didn't work. My position in professional sports, I had a chance to evaluate over 5,000 athletes. And when you see as many athletes as I've seen and intricately dissect their abilities, you see the conventional wisdom is not correct. The more heavy weight training they do, the more out of balance their body becomes, the more susceptible they were to injury. It was an endeavor to find something that would actually work.
The dynamic workout system is a full body mind system. It requires you to think about the exercises that you're doing, make sure that you're aware that you use the right blockers, that you're stabilizing between the right exercises. This is required for sport.
The dynamic workout system is going to benefit golf, tennis, baseball, basketball, all sports, because you're developing the basis for hitting, throwing, kicking. So you're going to be able to develop more power in your swing, your match, your whatever you're doing, whatever your sport.
There is no requirement to have time with DWS. The length of each session is determined by how you feel on that particular day, the goals you have set for yourself, and how your body's responding. My goal is to get back on the football field, to retrain my knee and gain flexibility throughout my body. Your goal may include developing abs, chest, shoulders, or arms. Whatever they may be, TWS will help you get there.
Well, flexibility is something that's always been distasteful for me as an athlete and as a coach. Athletes want to get through it as fast as possible. They know that flexibility is important, but they don't see the results from it. So we wanted to come up with a system that would strengthen and increase range of motion at the same time.
The dynamic workout system involves using gymnastic ball weights that you can use ankle weights or hand weights, whatever you like. The thing about the gymnastics ball is it supports your spine through the exercises.
Conventional training trains on stable situations, bench presses, they're bolted to the floor, AOE2 don't move. Forte and athleticism is based on instability. You're always on one foot, you're always out of balance. So you want to train them. So you train more muscles.
The first thing you need to do before beginning the workout is get used to the feel of the ball under your body. It may take a couple of sessions to feel completely comfortable with all the new movements. You may feel a bit awkward at first while doing these exercises on the ball with the weights of your choice, whether it be round weights, increased weights, or free weights. However, the challenge will be rewarding, and the difference you'll see once you get used to the dynamic workout system will be well worth it. There are a number of exercises demonstrated in this video. My suggestion to you is to watch each exercise one at a time. Then stop the tape to learn how to do each exercise properly before going on to the next exercise. Alright, enough of this. Let's get in the barn and start the workout.
The dynamic workout system is a total body workout, conditioning the entire body in every exercise. One repetition in the dynamic workout system equals 10 repetitions in traditional exercise programs.
The dynamic workout system is very illustrated because we have many cells that tell about where we can on the soles of our feet. So that will give instant emphasis so the body parts know where they need to be in order to perform.
One of the largest components is my feet. My feet are loosely relaxed. The probability of cramping is far less. If I can get my feet all the way to muscles in there, warmed up properly, make the rest workout that much easier for me.
Begin the footwork by tightening your feet securely, making sure the nice moving side to side, front to back, and in a circular motion. When you've mastered that, go up on your toes, fall to your feet, and repeat it. Single-footed.
Азгутово.
Зиждител.
Да.
Зиждител.
Здравствуй.
Лесуръп. Да.
Circular. Your strong feet. See how the arch forms? When you use your feet, your arches will develop very well.
Приказания. Лесуръп.
When you master that, you go up on the balls of your feet, 1 foot at a time.
The warm-up should last for at least 3 to 4 minutes.
Да. Приказания. Азгутово.
The basic idea for me is warming up to just keep the body moving, get the blood flowing, and all the joints and everything is moving center. I'll just walk in different necessarily just start working out without warming up properly first. Not doing anything cardiovascular, but just get a little sweat and get the blood flowing.
The guide is an excellent warm-up exercise. This exercise helps to increase heart rate and circulation. It integrates the upper body and lower body while stimulating the hands and feet. The warm-up should last for at least 3 to 4 minutes.
Да. Аз тотчас сделаю.
Здрав будь.
Да, тотчас сделаю.
The back roll is another warm-up
Аз сделаю
exercise.
зиждительница.
Begin by getting comfortable on the ball. Plant your feet firmly on the ground. Your knees lined up with your second toe. Lined up with your hips. Roll back and forth. Your head is relaxed on the ball. Side to side.
Здравствуй.
Circle around. This stimulates the micro muscles of the spine, which will help turn out the blood muscle.
Another thing you have to do is get your body warmed up. Get the forearms going, get the blood flowing from your hands up to the shoulder. That's a really easy way to get the upper body loose.
The hip and wrist and forearm exercises begin by being seated on the wall. Firmly plant on the floor. So, you're going to want to do 6 to 8 of each of these movements. Progress the thumbs up. Challenge by bringing the weights closer together. Or by lifting one foot up the front. Figure 8.
Зиждительница. Зиждительница.
You're going to want to keep your elbows close to your side.
Зиждительница.
This exercise develops finger, wrist,
Зиждительница.
forearm strength, all the intrinsic muscles of the hand, flexibility and dexterity, finger and hand responsiveness. It helps the entire shoulder area and torso. This exercise is beneficial if you play golf and basketball. It helps increase effectiveness in basketball. Leave your knees on the ball. Away to the chin. Bend your arm at the elbow. Moving the weight circular, one arm at a time. The arms can benefit from curls, which primarily involves the biceps, in addition to forearms and wrists. Curls also activate the tricep muscle, lower the ball. Leaning on the ball helps you create more of a challenge in the body, while forcing you to focus in on balance.
By creating more of a range of motion in the scapular cervical area, it helps to create more range of motion in the shoulders. It also gives you a better benefit when you're working out because now you have better range of motion back here, which will affect the shoulders and make the exercise.
The straight arm lift works the muscles of the scapula, shoulder, and pectorals. Its primary concern is to mobilize and strengthen the scapular muscle. This exercise requires you to arm straight. Movement is a slide up and down motion. 10 reps per side. Switch sides. Sitting on the ball, create a narrow face with your feet to increase challenge. Extend the wind upward to its full extension. Bring it down. 10 reps per side. Make sure you are not using your upper tremor or back muscle. This exercise reduces the range of motion of the shoulder, resulting in increased power, velocity, force, throwing, hitting, swinging, and shoulder flexibility.
Full body stretch that you build head to toe workout. You're anchored with your feet so that you can balance yourself at the same time. You've also got to use your arms to balance yourself on the ball. At the same time, you've got weight from the head behind you. So you've got to have the strength to hold those things up without falling over.
Feet planted in the knees lined up with your second toe. Weight in each hand. Push off with your feet. Stretch your back over the ball. Roll back. Extend the arms to full extension. Roll back to start. Repeat 8 to 10 times. This stimulates hip flexibility, as well as strengthening muscles from the toes and fingertips. You really feel this down when you're getting full stretch in the abs. Straight arms is your extension. Breathing. The full body stretch stimulates circulation. Activates and orchestrates the muscles of the spine, well with the upper lower body, right, left, side of the body, establishing the foot, knee, hip position. Stabilize with the hips as you reach out with your arms. Keep on foot planting on your feet. You're going to try to do 8 to 10 of these reps. The hip push does a good job of not only giving you strength, but also flexibility at the same time. So you're turning on the ball, when you're in the corner, I've got to be able to use that motion to run with my fingers. So I'm getting not only flexibility, but strength at the same time. Lay on the ball with your feet firmly planted. Hips in alignment. Arms are fully extended. Elbows at your ears. The weight held between both hands. Quickly twist the body to the left. At center. To the right. Header. Repeat 6 to 8 times. The exercise facilitates the relationship between the hips and the torso. You can see the hips are involved in creating this motion, and the torso is just following. This helps to initiate movement with the hips and coordinate the upper body with the lower body, an important component of the sport. The advanced overhead hip twist is done by the upper torso laying on the ball. The lower portion of the body is lifted. Feet firmly planted, arms fully extended, a weight held in both hands. Quickly twist the body to the front. Center, left, center. Repeat 6 to 8 times.
Аз готов. Приказания. Точно сдавай. Да, правильно, точно сдавай. Да. Да, правильно, сдавай. Зиждително. Аз готов. Да. Здраво.
Да.
Аз готов.
Аз готова. Здрав час зиждителница.
The guy that gives you a lot of strength inside of your body or oblique area. When you reach for a ball, if you do tip, you're not only in control of what you're doing, you have more strength in this area. It also helps you be able to turn and go with it. Now you have strength in that area to really turn the hips and go. Back it, start lying on the ball on your side. One leg is bent, the other is straight.
Да.
With the weight being held by both hands, extend your arms straight, moving your arms and weight up and down. The movement can be slight until you get a greater range of motion. This exercise stretches and strengthens the muscles between the ribs to increase lateral and rotational movement of the torso, important in all sports. Switch sides and repeat. The arm skills are good because now it's give you increased strength in your shoulders and better efficiency when you use those arms. So now you've got to reach up and touch your hands to the top. If you get your shoulders filled full depth, you can't touch from the front and the back. It does you no good. Single arm circles train the muscles of the upper body while stabilizing with the lower body. You want to try to keep your feet flat on the ground, and you want to keep your feet in alignment with your ankles. You will be stretching your quad and abductors on the opposite legs. Keep your head on the ball. Your back is well supported. With weight in each hand, arms straight. Circle your arms in both directions. 6 to 8 repetitions in each direction. Reverse sides. Switch arms. This exercise stretches, strengthens, and increases the range of motion of the muscles of the shoulder while challenging stability and balance in the lower body. The sword pull is good because it works from your wrist all the way to your shoulder. And as you pull and rotate, it not only works the front of your shoulder, but also the back to stabilize as you bring it up. Lay on your back on the ball with feet firmly planted, slightly apart. Hips are level with your knees. You're stabilizing with your hips while you're stretching the torso and working the upper body. Palms start up. Pull forward.
Здраво.
Try to keep your pulse stable as possible so you don't shift side to side. Maybe 10 repetitions.
This exercise trains the muscles that hold the scapula and
Subirato.
providing sound foundation, resulting in efficient use of the shoulder muscles and pectoral abilities. Increase strength all through the thigh. Affects throwing, hitting velocity, and accuracy. Spiking the ball, going up to get a ball, backstroke, swing. Anything that you want to do above your head, you now got more strength because you stabilize the muscle. It creates extension of the arm. Lay on your back and top the floor. Firmly anchor your feet. Arms are stretched out. Weight in each hand.
Subirato.
Palms
Правильно.
facing
Сделаю.
outward.
Сделаю.
Elbows are
Да,
at the
точно
knees.
сделаю.
Lift the ball. 8 to 10 repetitions each time.
Аз готова. Охотник.
Здрав. Зиждител.
Да, охотница.
Приказания.
Охотница.
The advanced great arm spring is designed to create more of a challenge. She may increase the weight or have someone try resisting the weight, pushing the weights of the arms down as they
Аз
reach the
готов.
top
Охотник.
end.
Аз точно сделаю. Правильно. Аз правильно. Точно сделаю. Да. Точно сделаю. Зиждител.
Да, охот сделаю. Приказание. Охотница. Аз готова.
Охотник.
Здравствуй. Да. Приказание. Аз готова.
Да. Охотник.
Taking myself out of the hip to the backside to stop my shoulder from popping out and going forward. Just with more mobility.
Точно сделаю.
People live.
Да.
This exercise is done lying on the back of the wall. Forward back.
Аз
Feet
готова.
firmly
Охотник.
anchored.
Да.
Arms at 45 degrees from the body.
Приказание.
Palms
Охотник.
facing the ceiling and the weight of the hand. Raise the elbow to the arm.
Зиждител.
Second half of the shape.
Зиждител. Аз готов. Зиждител. Да. Зиждител. Приказание.
Охотница.
Здрав. Охотник. Точно сделаю. Охотник. Приказания. Охотник. 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 Аз готов. Сделаю. Охотник. Здрав. Да.
Аз охотница. Охотник, правильно. Охотница.
Приказания. Точно сделаю. Да. Точно сделаю. Да. Охотник. Здрав. Да. Зиждител. Да.
Охотница.
Lay on your back.
Готов.
Fall.
Собирательница.
Lower body.
Аз зиждительница.
Feel the front knee. Arms straight. Palms up.
Да.
Crossover. Arms back out. Alternate which arm.
Ждительница.
The closer you bring it to your
Приказания.
chest, the stretch will get the back.
Приказание.
Да. Точно сделаю.
This exercise is working the backs and back muscles one way at a time.
Здравствуй.
Собирател. Здрав. Аз правилно. Зиждител. 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 Аз готов.
Аз зиждительница. Аз готова. Зиждительница. Ждительница.
Приказания. Здрав. Да. Зиждител.
Flies will be
Аз
assigned
готов.
to the greatest challenge of resistance either to a heavier weight or a partner who can push down on the weight
Приказание. Аз
and stretch the upper
сделаю. Собирательница.
greater resistance,
Зиждительница.
greater strength development.
Да. Зиждительница. Аз готова. Да.
Собирател. Собирател.
You can raise this
Приказание.
exercise by
Аз
either bringing
готова.
the weights closer to your ears down closer to the chest, getting the full range of effectiveness.
Зиждител. Зиждител.
Да. Зиждительница. Зиждительница. Аз готова. Зиждительница. Зиждительница.
Pulling is good because it gives you a good stretch. Not only building muscle, but whatever muscle, but you also get a good stretch. You let that thing come as far back as you can to the ground and pull it up. You're putting power in the shoulder area, but you also put a lot of flexibility and stretching.
Зиждител.
Аз готова.
Pullovers are done laying your back on the wall. Lower body in the bridge position. Arms overhead.
Зиждительница.
Да.
Зиждительница. Зиждительница.
Pull up. Muscles.
Аз готова. Аз
Abdominals are engaged throughout this entire exercise.
приказания.
Приказания.
For a greater challenge, Chino will raise the ball by placing it on a stable base, such as an island or helping to create a fluid motion. The abdominals are used to a great extent for stabilization.
Приказания. Правильно.
It's not as close you're going to get when you're getting all the muscles in your body. When you work your hips, your arms, your triceps, your back, and it comes through, it gives you flexibility and all these muscles. And then you stability to get to the ball down, back down, and then you roll in the back.
The swimmer is a six-step exercise. You begin by sitting on the ball, then firmly planted on the floor.
Зиждител.
Knees open,
Приказания.
knees apart.
Зиждител.
Torso parallel with the weight. With the knees at 90 degrees. Reach the balls. Straight down. Circle around. Reach out of spine. As you return to starting position. Then forward. Circle round.
Аз готов.
Come forward.
Да.
The swimmer promotes top foot, knee, hip, upper lower body connection. While establishing good flexibility. Shoulder flexibility and strength.
Да. Точно. Аз правильно. Да. Аз делаю свой.
The next series of exercises promotes and focuses specifically on abdominal recovery.
Точно. Коп. Аз готов. Делаю. Да.
That's after trying to do it. You do flexion from your hips, and also with my abs.
Да.
To really control yourself when you're coming down and going up. Give you a better ab workout than you have to neck.
Здраво. Правило. Зиждител. Приказания.
Приказания.
Lay on the ball. The upper portion of the body bring your knees to the chest. Stop at 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, all the way down.
Зиждительница.
Да.
Зиждительница.
Приказания.
Really strengthen the abs to make fluid in your shoulders.
Тотчас да.
You feel a lot of engagement in the lower abdominals, which can help strengthen the torso, taking the stress off the shoulders.
Да.
Правильно. Точно. Здраво.
The main advantage benefit of this
Зиждител.
is the power that brings in your body. Your midsection is smaller, and then it's more
Зиждительница.
functional. You can run faster. You know, it's bad. The other thing that people find out to that.
Приказания. Да. Тотчас да.
Приказания. Зиждител. Да. Зиждител.
First direction, and out.
Аз готов. Аз делаю свой. Здраво. Да. Зиждител. Приказания.
Аз да. Делаю.
Аз готов.
Да. Тотчас сделаю. Да.
Ръкоп. Здравко.
Лесорубка, да, правильно. Зиждительница.
Приказания.
Зиждительница. Зиждительница.
Put yourself in a position that you can't get normally. And it's good. Like the hand or releasing yourself. So the really better rotation inside of your body. And more flexibility you have. You want that to be completely. Let the twist is done with the weight force. One leg is resting straight on the front. Bending the knee on the other.
Аз готов. Приказания правилно. Да, правилно.
Perfect twist to develop all the muscles upwards,
Да.
middle and lower traps, all that
Зиждительница.
while at the same time engaging the hamstring muscles.
Аз готов. Зиждител. Да, точно, правилно. Редуко. Приказания. Здравко. Да.
Circles are really good. Enable on one leg. Flexibility and strength. Starting the hip slot, the more flexibility you have, the more athletic you can be, the more things you can do with that. Arms outstretched, or upper body straight. Place the weight on one foot, then place the other foot on top of
Аз
the ball.
готов.
Gradually increasing the circumference of the circle as you're ability.
Зиждительница. Зиждительница. Зиждительница.
If you advance in this exercise, you'll be able to go all the way around.
Приказания.
Staying as close to the floor as possible.
Да, тотчас сделано. Зиждительница. Зиждительница. Зиждительница.
Да, зиждител. Здравко.
Да,
Keep the foot soft and calm through the entire exercise. Stay relaxed. Balance. 6 to 8 repetitions in each direction.
Приказания. Лесоруб. Аз готов. Да, точно, правилно.
Try to get the strength outside of it. Only personal. Builds better range of motion and check the direction of the football field.
Зиждител.
Lay on the floor, arms outstretched, and up and over balance.
Точно.
One leg waiting, the other on top of the ball. Glutes
Здравко.
аз
Да,
готов.
точно.
Weight by the
Правилно.
arms straight leg, moving up and down, in and out.
Приказания. Точно. Да, точно, правилно. Аз готов.
Switch legs.
Зиждительница.
Приказания. Да, лесоруб.
Repeat. Side gaze, stretch, stretch. Legs, hip, torso, hamstring, motion. Some flexibility, scale, trust, strength, motion.
Приказания.
Аз готов. Зиждител.
Freshman, hamstring, go back.
Приказания. Да, точно. Зиждител.
Let that weight come back, let your hand come out, work your back. Try to make it, make it some more clout. Lay on your back on the ground.
Зиждител.
Then place the other foot on top of the ball, waiting for it to fix the ball with your shoulder. Move from your right shoulder to your left shoulder.
Тотчас
Keep it
сделаю.
Здравко, зиждите.
Thanks, establish flexibility, strength, increased range of motion, focus on movement. Develop
Тотчас
perception.
правильно. Зиждительница.
Аз готов.
Да. Приказание. Аз делаю. Тотчас сделаю. Да.
Push off the commencing on acceleration, explosion in legs, and things emphasize the top the running, pushing at the ground and driving. When that's used to be forth from the ground, like the church and telling up to range position. One leg extended straight out, that's leg waving back. Push the weighted leg up toward the ceiling.
Приказание. Зиждительница.
Push off is good for explosive stuff, good acceleration, while developing the behavior.
Да.
Зиждите.
The total back percentage works everything from low back all the way to top of the shoulder. Does everything eccentrically and if you don't know which way I can myself and give you so much power over the water because you go back all the way to the top.
Total back is about your feet up against the wall, your hips on the wall. Your arms straight to raise the back against the ceiling.
Приказание. Аз готов.
Now dynamics.
Да.
Palm spacing. Alternating sides.
Зиждите.
Rise. Mid arm with the palm spacing each other. Straight arms, back, hand spacing.
Точно. Аз да.
Elbows pointed toward the ceiling.
Аз готов.
Shoulder. Elbows up to the center.
Да. Осуждаюсь. Тотчас даваю. Да.
WS workout. Straight arm lift.
Аз готов.
Balance out the
Зиждительница. Зиждительница.
upper body motion. Extension, stretch. Lower body. Balance. And stability.
Здравко. Зиждител. 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 Приказания.
Даже Аз собираюсь. Понятно.
That's all it is to it. And the best part about the program is just the big. It's been down, it's been long, the rest of the day, without the feeling of fatigue. There isn't much better than getting a total body workout and feeling good afterward. In no time at all, you'll notice increased strength and flexibility while getting balance throughout your body. My new training has become even more effective in a dynamic workout system. Enjoy.
Zgrada, prawo. Kazanie. Аз готова. Зиждителни. Да, груп.
Правилно, точно дела. Зиждител.
Welcome to the workout routine. Oh, any kind of physical training for this new program. It's not to look better, but to feel better. If you're looking for a lifestyle to develop lots of flexibility, look no further than a dynamic workout system. Stronger and more flexible. This kind of training process is my need. As a professional athlete, my favorite player is health. As a philanthropist, it's not just that we not just check this critical to you. I don't know if that's exactly what we would keep in protected time spent again. I've been able to reach my body reserve strength and flexibility for just 6 weeks. For this past class evening, I stopped being marveling it, but the knowing that the dynamic workout regardless of the leading fitness authority in the professional sport, and got reinforced how confident we the option. With their help, I was able to successfully relocate my knee into both ACL and MCL ligaments. Most consider that from continuing on with professional sport. I was determined not to let that be the thing for me. The first 6 weeks on DWS became a solid nutritional program. My strength, muscle growth, and flexibility was better than before the injury. The dynamic workout system is a painless way to feel great. When I finish working out with DWS, I don't have that adrenaline and feeling with the day feeling. When you do DWS, you're not only building muscle, you're toning your body for flexibility and conditioning at the same time. As the rest of you spoke the time spent using DWS, I'm stronger, leaner, and as I mentioned earlier, better than I was before the injury. It's safe to say I'm in the best shape of my life. Anyone who can really exercise, as well as anyone else, will love DWS, because the process of tearing down the body doesn't exist. The life of which you enjoy DWS. Developing your good long muscle, much like a dancer, rather than unless you see the bad heavyweight turn. The effects of DWS having your body will be unparalleled. Regular interval and whole cardiovascular exercise can give you that, and I'm confident you will see the progress. Fast food and junk food in general only remains the return you seek in your own body. Eating foods high in protein while minimizing the garbage you take in highly enhance this program and really will help body composition. All that said, I'd like to introduce the creator of the dynamic workout system, Bob Williams, which has become changes lives in the health and one consideration with the dynamic workout system. Begin almost immediately. The dynamic workout system accomplishes so much it's very hard to describe. It's definitely great for what it accomplishes. Overwhelming. Don't have the context for what which affects your body, your health, your athleticism, your life. So this program is the traditional, conventional program that just didn't work. My traditional professional sport, I had a chance to evaluate over 5,000 athletes. And when you see as many athletes as I see, intricately dissect their abilities, see the conventional wisdom is not correct. The more education they need, the more out of balance the body became, the more susceptible they were to injuries. It was an effort to find something that would actually work.
The more combat system is a full body mind system. So it requires you to think about the exercises that you're doing to make sure that you're aware, that you're using the right muscles, that you're stabilizing, you're using the right pressure. This is required for sport.
The dynamic workout system is going to benefit golf, tennis, baseball, basketball, all sports. Because you're developing the basis for hitting, for kicking. So you're going to be able to develop more power in your swing, your backhand, your whatever you're doing, whatever your sport.
There is no required workout time in PWF. The length of each session is determined by how you feel on that particular day, the goals you have set for yourself, and how your body's responding. My goal is to get back on the football field, to retrain my knee and gain flexibility throughout my body. Your goal may include developing abs, pecs, shoulders, arms, whatever they may be. PWS will help you get there.
Well, flexibility is something that's always been distasteful for me as an athlete and as a coach. Athletes want to get through it as fast as possible. They know that flexibility is important. They don't see the results behind it. So we want to come up with a system that can strengthen and increase range of motion at the same time.
These workouts involve using gymnastic balls and small weights and going slightly whenever you like. The thing about the gymnastics ball is it supports your spine through the exercise.
That short trains on a stable situation, bench presses that are bolted to the floor, power acts that don't move. Sports, athleticism is based on instability. You're always on one foot, you're always out of balance. They want to train that, train more muscles.
The first thing you need to do before beginning the workout is to get used to the feel of the ball under your body. It may take a couple sessions to feel completely comfortable with all the new movements. You may feel a bit awkward at first while doing these exercises on the ball. This is the weight of your choice, whether it be mountain weights or free weights. However, the challenge will be rewarded, and the difference you'll see once you get used to the dynamic workout system will be well worth it. There are a number of exercises demonstrated in this video. My suggestion to you is to watch each exercise one at a time. Then stop the tape to learn how to do each exercise properly before going on to the exercise. Alright, enough of this. Let's get fun and start the workout.
The dynamic workout system is a total body workout. It makes the entire body and every exercise. One repetition of the dynamic workout system equals 10 reps. Visual exercise programs.
Аз готов.
The dynamic workout system is barefooted because we have many cells that tell on soles of our feet. So that was the input nervous system, so the body parts know where they need to be in relation to one another.
One of the largest components of the is releasing my ability to respond back. I can see all those muscles in there warmed up properly to make the rest work out that into the point.
Begin the footwork by planting your feet securely between the legs, moving side to side, front to back, and in a circular motion. When you've mastered that, go up on your toes, ball to your feet, and repeat it.
Здравствуйте, Сураб. Аз готов. Радокоп. Приказания. Здравствуйте.
Barefooted.
Да. Здравствуйте.
Outside, circular. You can use the arch arms. You need to feed your arches to develop very well. And you've mastered that, you go up on the ball with your feet, one foot at a time.
Аз готова. Приказания. Заждительница. Заждительница.
Warm up your legs for at least 4 minutes.
Зиждител.
Аз готова.
Аз точно Радокоп. Зиждител. Радокоп.
Like I said, I just started working out without warming up properly first. Not just the cardiovascular, but just a little sweat and blood flow.
Diet is an excellent form of exercise. Such as diet helps increase heart rate and circulation. It integrates the upper body and lower body while stimulating the warm-up should last for at least 3 to 4 minutes. I've always tried to warm up exercise. Begin by getting comfortable. Plant your feet. Knees lined up with your step. Knees lined up with the end. Pull back. Your head is relaxed on the floor. Move side to side. Circle around. This stimulates the micro muscles of the spine, which will help turn on blood muscle groups. Get your body warmed up. Really gets the forearms going, get the blood pumping, and then up to the shoulder. It's really easy to get your body loose. The hand, wrist, and forearm exercises begin by being seated on the wall with your feet firmly planted. Palms up. You're going to want to be seated to the individuals. You rest the thumbs. You can increase the challenge by bringing the weights closer together. Hope by lifting one foot up. 1. Figure 8. Back to the knees. You're going to want to keep your elbows close to your side. This exercise goes wrist, forearm strength. All the different muscles of the hand and the flexibility and dexterity. And responsiveness. It helps the entire shoulder. This exercise basketball. It helps increase effectiveness in the action. Each knee on the ball. A weight in each hand. Bend your arm at the elbow. Moving the weight in a circular one arm. The arms will benefit from curls, which primarily involve the in addition to forearms. Curls also activate the biceps muscles. Leaning on the ball helps you create more of a challenge in the body, but of course focusing on balance. I create more of the motion that gathers shoulder movement. It helps to create more of the shoulder. It also gives you added benefit of working with the area that gets the motion up to once you have that shoulder movement. Straight arm leg works the muscles of the scapula, the shoulder, and the elbow. The primary concerns to mobilize and strengthen the scapula. This exercise requires the arm strength. Movement right up and down. 10 reps per side. Side. Looking at the ball, create a narrow base with your feet to increase the challenge. Instead of going up with straight extension, bring it down, 10 reps per side. Make sure you're not using the front of the ball. This exercise increases the range of motion, stroke, power, velocity, force, throwing, hitting, and swinging, and shoulder flexibility. Full line stretch gives you great weight for the workout. Your anchor of your feet makes you relax yourself. And you've also got to do your actions. Find yourself on the ball at the same time you've got weights above your head behind you. So you've got to straight the whole rope just like that. You can throw the curling on the ground. Knees lined up with your side. So what do you do? Push off the foot. Stretch your back over the ball. Roll back. Extend the arms to your stand. Roll back and start. See the stimulates hip flexibility, as well as strengthening muscles of the toes. Where to feel this thing down, so you have a full stretch. Big arms and squeeze. Breathe. Down and stretch, stimulates circulation. exercise focus release the muscles in the spine, both with the upper part of the body, right, left, side of the body, establishing the pain stabilizing the hips as you push out these arms. Strong foot platforms to do. You're going to try to get the that's what gets a good job of balance with strength, but also flexibility at the same time. When you're turning on the ball, I mean, in the corner, I've got to be able to get motion to run different systems. So I'm getting not only flexibility but strength at the same time. Get on the ball, arms fully extended, and elbows in the rears. With a weight off of your hands. Quickly switch the body to the left. And center. To the right. Center. The exercise facilitates the relationship between the hips and the torso. You can see the hips are involved in creating this motion and the torso in the chest body. Fluctuation of movement with the hips is important to the chest body. It's an important component to sport.
Приказание.
The advance over the hips is done by the upper torso laying on the ball. Forward motion of the body and limbs. Feet firmly planted, arms fully extended, fully covered. Quickly twist the body to the left. Left, center, 6 to 8 times.
Заждительница.
Зиждител, да?
Да, да.
Приказания?
Трапляжу, сейчас сделаю. Аз готова. Приказание. Да. Приказание. Аз сделаю. Заждительница. Аз готова. Да,
That puts you a lot of strength inside of your body, your gait area. When you do football and you do stuff, you not only in control of what you're doing, but you've got more strength in this area. It also helps you really turn and go with things. Now you have strength in it to really turn your hips and go. The side lift is done lying on the wall on your side. One leg is bent, the other is straight. You're going to be held by both hands. Extend your arms straight, moving your arms and weight up and down. Movement with the slide, you have to bring it with your palm. This exercise stretches and strengthens the muscles between the ribs to increase balance and rotation of the torso. Importantly, in all sports. Switch sides quickly.
Да, правильно. Тотчас сделаю. Заждительница.
Да, правильно, сделаю. Зиждител.
Improve strength in the shoulders, better efficiency when you move those up. Nice go, do check it. Put your hands at the top. You get your shoulders still bulked up, but you can't touch in the front and the back. Doesn't no good. Single arm circles train the muscles of the upper body while stabilizing with the lower body. You want to try to keep it right on. You want to keep it you'll be stretching your quad and abductors on the opposite legs. Your head on the wall. Your back is well supported.
Заждительница. Заждительница.
Your arms are pumped up. 6 to 8 repetitions. First 7. Switch on. This exercise stretches, strengthens, and increases the length and function of the muscles of the shoulder while challenging stability and balance in the lower body.
Зиждительница.
Аз готов.
Зиждительница. Аз готова. Трав. Зиждительница.
Sword technique because it works from the rear all the way to the shoulder. And if you pull the rotate, it only works the right shoulder, but also the back and stabilize. They would think that the claw, you turn the time. A big hips are level with the hips. You're stabilizing the hips while you're stretching the torso, working the left back. Arms stand up. Flip over. Forward sword. The weights. Try to keep your pelvis anchored possible so you don't shift side to side. Until you hit the 10 repetitions.
Зиждител.
This exercise trains the muscles that hold the scapular and torso, providing a solid foundation resulting in efficient moves of the shoulder muscles and pectoral curve.
Аз готова.
Increases range of motion and of the body.
Точно спесура.
Приказания.
Affects throwing, hitting, blocking, and actions.
Да.
Beneficial in overhead power, biking ball from the footer ball, backstroke swimming. Anything you want to do above your head, you're going to have more strength because you've stabilized the muscle. It's really extension of the arm. Lay on your back on top of the claw.
Аз готова.
Firmly anchor your knee.
Аз
Arms stretched out,
Да,
ready to
аз
engage.
час сделаю. Да,
Palms
аз
facing
да,
up.
прав час сделаю.
Elbows are at the
Зиждительница.
ears. Lift the claw. 8 to 10 repetitions per second.
Вашим условиям. Аз так сделаю. Так сделаю. Так. Приказания. Понятно, господи.
Advance straight on straightest.
I'll
Time
go
to
down.
create more challenge. You may increase your weight, or if someone applied resistance to those pushing the arm down. Don't make
Вашим условиям. Да.
That's exercise. It creates function in the pelvic shoulder and also creates more mass. Taking itself out of the hip and back muscle to stop my shoulder from popping out and going forward. It also creates more stability and keeping rhythm. This exercise is done by lower body gets free. Firmly in. Body to 45 to 55. Palms facing the ceiling, ready to change. Racing and lower field. Accomplish it in that level.
Да. Это нужно. Вашим условиям. Это сделаю.
The left back lower body in the working position. Feet in front of the ankle. Arms straight. Palms up, crossing. Arms back out. Alternate which arm remains on top. The closer you bring it to your chin, the more stretch you get the back. This exercise is working the pecs and back muscles, one right after.
And then this sort of takes me off the line.
That's why
I can even meet it.
Greater challenge
Get on.
systems out of you have
Or
to
we
wait
stay on
down.
the cuff. No.
Push down on the weights and push the upward position. Greater
Not getting too
resistance,
carried away.
greater strength development.
Yeah. Rotate. So once we get 1, 2, 3.
You can vary the movement of this exercise by either bringing the weights closer to your ears, down closer to your chest, and getting full range of impact muscles.
I thought you weren't going to survive that because those archers were just absolute tricks. The range that they had was just outranging anything that you could get out there, and he was maneuvering them quite well. But also, you were getting freshly made units, and 1 or 2 of them at a time were just going out there, just dying. It was just wasted resources. I don't know how it's going. But you kept up, and then the second that you had like freaking 8 or 10 or 12 of those battering rams come over the hill, he was fucked. Yes.
Muscles underneath the stem.
Abdominals are engaged throughout this entire exercise.
For a greater challenge, you may want to raise the ball by placing it on a stable base, such as an island or a coffee table, helping to create a fuller